This is Chris Kelly to just show you a couple progressions we utilize to progress the bodyweight lunge or split squat. Right, a lot of times with the bodyweight lunge or split squat, some common errors that we're going to see are leaning forward with the torso, internal rotation of the hip, shifting of the foot, or coming forward on the heel. So, it might look something like this. The knee might be internally rotating, or just, with the lunge, everything needs to remain symmetrical. So ideally, everything is forward, knee is over the toe, client is coming up and down. If we don't see that, what we're going to ask the client to do, okay, a lot of the times it's a mechanical problem, meaning the client it's a new movement, so they just don't understand, they need to kind of get a picture in their head of how to do that. What I'm going to do in order to teach that is simply ask the client to begin on their knee, all right? I'm going to ask them to shoot their head up into the ceiling. Just come straight up and lower slowly. Okay, with this, what they can do when they come down, if they're leaning forward, we can readjust the position and just come straight back up. Okay, if that's not effective, what we'll move on to, I've got a Cook band here. A lot of the time, if the person is leaning forward, what we can do is put it around their, their armpits here. What this is going to try to do is pull them forward. All right, this is a little RNT. It's going to help them to kind of correct themselves and just come up and down. The cue here would be, I want them to use this as little as possible. Okay, a lot of the time the person will be leaning back on it trying to get support. So I'm going to tell the person, or holding it here, I'm going to tell the person, put their hands on the hips, only use it as much as you need it. Same rules apply. Pause at the bottom, readjust your position. Ideally you're next to the mirror so you can see yourself and you're coming straight back up. All right? Oftentimes we're not going to have a Cook band, so what we're going to do, as an alternative to that, is we're going to start against the wall here. Okay? The beauty of this is I can use my hands to do the same thing. Okay? So I'm just kind of steadying myself here. As I become more proficient, you would simply move to like one finger and then only use the wall if you need it. From this, we can move with the stick off the wall, dropping straight up and down until eventually we're able to do a bodyweight split squat. All right, by that time, what we can do to progress this movement is simply elevate the person's foot on the step here. All right, so again, I'm going to get them padded drop down to, put the back foot on the step, drop straight up and down. Okay, this kind of increases the angle on the forward foot here. It makes it a little bit harder, gives it a little bit more body weight resistance. Okay, what we can also progress this to is a reverse lunge. All right, so this incorporates a little bit of acceleration. Okay, again, same rules apply. We're sitting back on the heel, coming forward and back. From the reverse lunge, we go into a forward lunge. Again, the main thing here is you're stopping, sitting back on the heel. You want to stop at the point, keeping the knee over the toe, until eventually the goal would be to progress into a walking lunge where the person has good landing mechanics, sitting back on the heel, and is able to decelerate without coming forward on the toe, keeping everything symmetrical, a moving version of a perfect bodyweight split squat. There's your couple progressions and fixes for the lunge, and that's segment 2.